Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, we're going to be talking about something we've mentioned before on here, and it's the government-run, really, R Centre. Too early in the video to say the word, they don't like it, but the R Centre in Glasgow. And the Scottish Government have now been branded shameful for failing to properly fund Scotland's largest R crisis centre, which is the Glasgow and Clyde. This is the one, of course, that was for some time run by a man who pretended to be a woman and earned the ire of many people. He was encouraging men to come and sit there. Yes. For as long as the man is one who pretends to be a woman, he's welcome in his mind. None of the women who ever went there liked it. And indeed, it prompted J.K. Rowling to start up an alternative nearby that was exclusively for women. She did put her money where her mouth was, so well done to her. But the service now faces a rather uncertain future. It may have to turn away over 500 people seeking help and support if they don't get an urgent cash boost. The problem is that they were often reliant on donations. But when all of the revelations about this place being run by a man, really for the benefit of men to come in and gawk at women, it lost a lot of goodwill, and a lot of money just didn't flow its way because people are fed up. Get woke, go broke kind of thing. It broke away. Eventually, it had to break away from Rape Crisis Scotland network due to its refusal to ensure women-only spaces and services. Now, it's a charity and it adapted self-gender identification, which is now illegal, meaning that biological men could access the services. But that's subsequently been said no, thanks to the Supreme Court ruling. And they had this woman by the name of Sandy Brindley. And she was backing this. You'd wonder why a woman would back this unless, there was some deeper, darker reason. But, there was a damning report into it, and they had a man as the chief executive. What is wrong with Sandy Brindley, a lot of people were asking. Why does she think that men accessing a rape centre is a good thing? And still we don't know. But this is the problem. It alienated so many people, so many donors, so many people who would give to charities and things, that now they're almost bankrupt and they're desperate for government cash. Well, of course, the trouble is the government hasn't got any cash, it tells people. But on the other hand, this is a go woke sort of place, isn't it? Oh, allowing men in, yay! The government probably will fund it, just out of spite, if nothing else. But still, it's just not right. It's just absolutely not right. I mean, yes, I'm going to say that there are some men who've been raped, and there are not many, but some centres that deal with that. Of course, for men, it's much more complex because there's very incredibly few men come forward because men who get raped think it's shameful. But on the other hand, it's just no different from any other attack. Go to the police, for God's sake, But I just still don't understand the thought process behind why anyone would think having men in a rape crisis centre was in any way good. So yeah, I'm glad really that they are going to struggle and hopefully fail. And I hope that once it has, that then that vacuum, that void is filled with another centre, run by different people though. One that does not allow men in and never will. And then the Scottish Government can look to itself with shame. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.